The other day, I watched an interview featuring Amina Niaz, Julia Schleipfer, and Brandon Sklenar in Los Angeles. And I have to say, the chemistry between Julia and Brandon was absolutely electric. Their natural ease and playful interaction made me realize why so many of us, myself included, are obsessed with Spencer and Alex's love story. That undeniable connection is just as visible off-screen as it is on screen. Naturally, that got me wondering about the real-life love stories of the 1923 cast. Who are they dating? Who's married? Who's single? Well, you're in for a treat because today we're diving deep into their personal lives. Let's get into it. Let's start with one of my absolute favorite Dutton men, Jacob. Harrison Ford brought such a powerful, determined presence to the role, portraying a man deeply committed to his family and his late brother's legacy. But what about his real-life love story? Harrison has been happily married to Ally McBeal star Callista Flockhart since the early 2000s. When they first got together, their age difference raised some eyebrows. But here we are, over 2 decades later, and they're still going strong. Fun fact, before marrying Callista, Harrison had already been married twice and had 4 children. After they tied the knot, he adopted Callista's son, Liam, whom she had adopted earlier. Now onto the brilliant and elegant Helen Mirren, who played the resilient Cara Dutton. In real life, Helen has been married to legendary director Taylor Hackford, the mastermind behind Devil's Advocate, since the late 90s. They were together for over a decade before finally tying the knot. Helen once shared that they got married because they realized they were in it forever. How beautiful is that? Hollywood is full of fleeting romances, so this kind of lasting love is truly special. Taylor had 2 sons from previous marriages, but sadly one of them passed away from a rare form of cancer in recent years. As for Helen, she has always been vocal about her decision not to have children, once saying she has no maternal instinct whatsoever. Honestly, I respect her so much for being open about that, because let's be real, not everyone is meant to be a parent, and that's perfectly okay. Moving on to the show's main antagonist, Donald Whitfield. Timothy Dalton's character was ruthless and manipulative, and single. In real life, it seems like Timothy is currently single too. Over the years, he's had high-profile relationships with Oksana Grigorieva, Whoopi Goldberg, Kate Fitzpatrick, Vanessa Redgrave, and Denise D. Lewis. He also has a son named Alexander with Oksana. Despite his many past romances, it looks like Dalton is enjoying the single life these days. Banner Creighton may have had a small family in 1923, but what about his real-life relationships? Well, as of recently, Jerome Flynn appears to be single. He previously had an on-and-off relationship with Game of Thrones star Lena Headey, and rumour has it their breakup was so messy that they had to be kept apart on set. Drama alert! Sebastien Roche, the actor behind the controversial Father Renault, has been married to actress Alicia Hannah Kim since the mid-2010s. But with Sebastien busy filming 1923 and Alicia starring in Cobra Kai, the couple barely saw each other last year. In fact, they even admitted to completely forgetting their 10th wedding anniversary. "We were FaceTime married," Alicia joked. Hey, long-distance relationships aren't easy, even in Hollywood. Darren Mann, who plays the fearless Jack Dutton, has been married to his wife Jessie Mann since the early 2000s. The couple tied the knot in a stunning ceremony in Puerto Rico. Jessie recently posted on Instagram, writing, "Life with you still feels like a honeymoon." Darren responded in the comments saying, "Love you always, XOXO." If that doesn't melt your heart, I don't know what will. What about Michelle Randolph, the actress behind the sweet but strong-willed Elizabeth? Well, her last public relationship was with former Disney star Greg Sulkin. Since their split, Michelle has kept her love life under wraps, choosing to focus on her career. While there have been fan theories about possible new romances, nothing has been confirmed. Unlike many celebs who love to drop hints about their personal lives, Michelle prefers to keep things private. Now on to Spencer Dutton himself. Brandon Sklenar has been dating his girlfriend Courtney Salviolo since at least a couple of years ago, but they keep their relationship out of the spotlight. "I'm a private person and very protective over my home life outside of this world," Brandon once said in an interview. He even admitted that filming 1923 in Africa was emotionally challenging because he hated being away from home for so long. "I'm a homebody," he confessed. "I love being home with my partner, my dog, and my house." Okay, he's a keeper for sure. And finally, let's talk about Julia Schlepfer, because this is where things get interesting. As of now, Julia appears to be single, but when she talks about her on-screen relationship with Brandon Sklenar, well, let's just say she sounds really into him. "It's a testament to Taylor Sheridan's casting and our casting director, because we never had a chemistry read," Julia once said. "We just immediately connected when we met. There was an instant bond that we had." She continued, "Our natural chemistry is something that you can't really work on. It just happened. We were very, very fortunate in that way. That's just how we get along." Now, tell me that doesn't sound like she might have a little crush on Brandon. Or maybe I'm just reading too much into it. What do you think? Could there be something more between them? If your heart is still racing from that epic finale, you're not alone. Stay connected with us for behind-the-scenes breakdowns, book versus show deep dives, cast interviews, reunion theories, and more timeless stories that'll make you believe in love beyond centuries. Don't miss out. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss an update. As Jamie would say, you're part of the clan now. Let's keep the magic alive together. Drop it in the comments if you're not ready to say goodbye.